Eddy Reynoso has a PED issue and something needs to be done about it. This is Ayo Boxing with Madiba and let's talk about it. So in case you didn't hear, which I doubt at this point, Jaime Munguia tested positive for PEDs on the night of his rematch against Bruno Soares. Now look, that's already bad enough on its own, but it's not just about Munguia. This is part of a pattern coming out the Reynoso camp, or at least fighters associated with him. Let's run through that list. Canelo Alvarez tested positive for clenbuterol back in 2018, and it was blamed on tainted meat, Mexican meat to be exact. Oscar Valdez tested positive for phentermine in 2021, and that one got blamed on herbal tea. Julio Cesar Martinez tested positive for clenbuterol in 2019, and then for diuretics and other masking agents in 2024. Ryan Garcia wasn't under Reynoso when he tested positive for Ostrine, but he trained with that camp for years. People were already suspicious when he was there, and now, after he left, he tested positive. Luis Neri tested positive before joining the Reynoso camp, but still he's connected to Reynoso and Pop Dirty in his career. And now you have to add Jaime Munguia to that mix. And what makes it even crazier is that this wasn't some big title fight. He popped dirty for a rematch against Bruno Soares. A cherry pick gone wrong. You can't keep brushing this off as coincidence. That's what people try to do with Canelo. They blamed it on the meat. Then with Valdez, they said he didn't know what he was drinking, basically shifting the blame from Reynoso and only onto Valdez. And with Munguia, Canelo recently stated that Eddy Reynoso doesn't give him his food. But we're now past that. This ain't one or two fighters. This is looking like a system. It's to the point where you gotta ask, what's really going on in that camp? How is it that one trainer or one circle has this many guys testing positive or being linked to banned substances? No other trainer or team in boxing has had so many fighters pop dirty for PEDs in a relatively short time span. The real question now is, when is someone going to hold Reynoso accountable? When is the sanctioning bodies or commission going to step in and at least look into what's going on in that camp? A trainer who has multiple boxers testing positive for PEDs should either be suspended, penalized, or have their licenses revoked by the state athletic commissions. One thing I know for sure is that the WBC will not do a damn thing because they are extremely biased when it comes to Canelo. The same could be said about Las Vegas State Athletic Commission. And the timing of this is crazy because Canelo is supposed to fight Terrence Crawford later this year. That's supposed to be one of the biggest fights in boxing. But with all these doping issues coming out the Reynoso circle, it puts a cloud over everything. Crawford needs to enforce strict drug testing because Reynoso cannot be trusted. But because this fight's so huge and will generate a lot of money for everyone involved, I highly doubt there will be any real punishment or investigation when it comes to Reynoso. But who knows, this is boxing, anything can happen. But thank you for tuning in with Ayo Boxing with Madiba. Hit like, subscribe, and more content's coming your way.